Guys, today is Sunday and happy Sunday to you all. I want us to do some few updates very quickly here. So please make sure to like, subscribe and also turn on notification. I want us to begin with Kamaldin Sulimana. I told you guys some few weeks ago that Kamaldin Sulimana picked up an injury playing for Atalanta in the Coppa Italia. The good news is that he's back. Yes, Kamaldin Sulimana is back. Today, they play against Genoa and he has been included to the match day squad. Now, this is what the new coach of Atalanta had to say about Kamaldin Sulimana. Palladino says that I have used Sulemana many times in an attacking role before his injury. He only just returned to the squad, but he has pace and dribbling. He is very important for Atalanta. So this is coming from the new coach of Atalanta, stating that, you see, Kamaldin Sulimana, he has used him before the injury came about. But now that he's fit, he just returned. But he knows what Kamaldin Sulimana has and what he can do. And I'm happy for him. He's returning is good because Lukman is with Nigeria for the AFCON. So this gives an opportunity to Kamaldin Sulimana to get starting position in the team, to be in the starting 11, to be in the starting lineup for Atalanta until Lukman returns. And this is a time to make a claim or stake a claim to that position in Atalanta. Let's see how that game goes because it is very important for him to perform, provide assists or score goals. It is very important. I really wish he could add that to his game because once you can add that to your game, you are gone. You are good. The goals are the most important things. The assists are the most important things. So guys, these are the updates that has to do with Kamaldin Sulimana. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment. He's back from injury and has been included to Atalanta's match day squad for today's game against Genoa. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Majid Ashimiru. Now, Majid Ashimiru, we all know, is back from injury. But he has not been playing with Anderlecht's first team. He has been playing with the under-23s. Yesterday, they played a game. He scored his first goal of the season. Yeah, he scored a goal yesterday with the under-23s. Now, he started that game, played close to 70 minutes in that game. He played 70 minutes in that game. Now, he scored a goal, but they ended up losing the game by 5-2. For me, he looks like a surplus to Anderlecht. Anderlecht do not want to rely on him. In fact, they are looking to ship him out in January. If I were the player or if I were to advise Majid Ashimiru, I would advise him to go to another club in January, either on loan or permanently. Look, the World Cup is just around the corner. You need to be performing well. You need to start playing games, especially games with the first team. Once you can do that, your inclusion to the team cannot be questioned. We know he has talent. You see, Black Star midfield lacks creativity. That number 10, number 8 row, if I tell you right now that there is someone, there is no one. If I tell you there is someone right now, I lie. You understand? Daniel Kofi held that spot for a while. We liked what he did and he got injured. Up to now, we don't even know when he's coming back. Majid Ashimiru took the mantle. He was doing well for some time. Same thing, got injured. And now it is becoming something which is there. So I just hope that before the World Cup, he gets to a good team or gets regular playing time with Anderlecht. I don't know what he's going to decide, but I will just hope for him to make that move. Now, an update I brought to you some few weeks ago is that KRC Genk are interested in taking, Majid Ashimiru from Anderlecht. Let's see how that goes. Let's just see how that goes. But then, guys, that is the updates we are getting from Majid Ashimiru. He scored his first goal of the season with Anderlecht under-23. Yes, but they went on to lose that game by 5-2. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about Kwasi Sibo. Now, Kwasi Sibo played or started a game for Real Oviedo in the Spanish La Liga after a long spell sitting on the bench. Now, the reason why he started, a lot of people don't know. Real Oviedo have changed their coach. In fact, 4 days ago, Spanish La Liga side Real Oviedo appointed Uruguayan manager Almada as their new coach. After his appointment, he decided to shake things up a bit. That shaking up a bit saw our own player Kwasi Sibo come into the fold and start game for Real Oviedo, and they were able to pick up 1 point. That game ended up in a 0-0 draw against Celta Vigo. They were able to pick up a point from that game. So that is a good start for the coach. And also, good one from Kwasi Sibo because This is a new coach, fresh slate for him. He has to impress the coach so he can get regular playing time, because the previous coach was not playing him. We kept on complaining. But now there is a new coach, and this new coach favors Kwasi Sibo in the midfield than other players. He feels like, nah, this guy, if he can come to the national team of Ghana with the likes of Thomas Partey and play in that midfield, play for his nation, why should he be sitting on the bench? So he brought him into the game, started him, and he played the full 90 minutes. He was not bad at all. I felt like his performance was good. He was a bit, not up to there, but I believe it's just because he has not played a lot of games. Once he starts getting a rhythm or a hang of things, trust me, he's going to be one pivotal player this season for Real Oviedo. All they have to do is make sure he continues getting regular playing time. And I believe the new coach is going to give him that and many more. Yeah, the new coach of Real Oviedo is going to give Kwasi Sibo more playing time. For him, trusting him in his first game, playing Kwasi Sibo is all we need. It's all we need. So guys, this is good news for Kwasi Sibo. This is really good news. But then, will you still advise the player to leave in January to another club? Because we hear MLS clubs are circling around him. They are interested in him. And also the player wants regular playing time. So we advise him to leave Real Oviedo to another club in search of new opportunities and regular time. Or would you advise him to stay? If he's getting it at Real Oviedo, then why leave? Should he still stay there? Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's talk about Issah. Today, he scored a goal for Barca Athletic. A very important goal that gave them 1 point against Atletico Baleares. That game ended up in a 4-4 draw, 8-goal thriller game. Good game by all standards. Now, Issah was introduced into the game in the 66th minute, played 24 minutes and scored a goal, a very important goal. Now, this player, since he joined Barca, I have not been really happy about how Barca have used him, but this time around he has proven a point. You see, this is the opportunity this boy needs to score a goal, to come off the bench, be it 10, be it 20 minutes, come and show what he can do, and I'm happy for him. Now, when he was coming off the bench, he came to replace David Odro. Now, David Odro is also a Ghanaian who plays for Barca Athletic, and I was just happy. I was like, okay, this is what I want to see. What is he going to do? I watched that game and I was really excited to see how Aziz Isa is playing. He's playing good. He's really playing good. And guess what? Ghana has 3 Ghanaian players in Barca. You understand? 3. One plays for Barca youth team, who is Hafiz Gariba. He normally plays the UEFA Youth League and all that. So he's in the Barca youth team. The other 2 play for Barca Athletic. David Odro and Abdullah Isa, they played today against Atletico Baleares, and they were both essential and also important for Barca. And I'm happy for all these 3 players, because if Ghana can invest resources, time into all these 3 players, trust me, years to come, we are going to reap the benefits. These players are good. If Barca sees something good in these players and they are willing to develop them, what else are you trying to tell me? Like, these players have talent. So I'm happy for Abdullah Isa scoring that goal, that last minute goal. It meant a lot to the rest of his teammates. That look, we are ending the year on a good note. They did not end up getting defeated, because guess what? In that game, they were losing by 3-0 in the first half. In the first 30 minutes, they had conceded 3 goals, but they fought so hard. They fought so hard to get a point, and Abdullah Isa was the one who scored the last goal in the 90th minute. So please, let me know your thoughts about it. Abdullah Isa and his performance today, I'm really excited for the boy. And you know me, I always talk about these boys who play for Barca. I feel like if we are able to invest time and resources into these players, in the future, we don't have to even talk too much. They'll come in straight and get integrated into the team. But then guys, Abdullah Isa, today was his day. Today he performed very well and impacted the game for Barca Athletic. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo is performing very well. Back-to-back goals for Bournemouth. I mean, he scored against Manchester United, that game was just dramatic on its own. You understand my point? And also they drew 1-1 against Burnley. But after his performance yesterday, what everyone is talking about is how good Semenyo has become, especially with the goals he's scoring and everything. And it looks like it's becoming a 3-horse race when it comes to the clubs that he has to sign for. Manchester United, Manchester City, and Liverpool. These 3 clubs, 3-horse race for Antoine Semenyo, and he's getting heated up. Yeah, because every single time he plays a game and performs very well or becomes the star man in that game, trust me, he's being looked at in a different light. Like, yo, he's still doing it. Like, he's still performing, scoring goals, providing assists. So this means that Semenyo is in the light of, Pep. Semenyo is in the onslaught. They are all looking at Semenyo and be like, okay, we need this guy. And I believe in January, Bournemouth cannot keep Semenyo. No. So if they have to look for a player, they have to. And Bournemouth themselves, they have had a bad run of form. They have lost games. Like their last 5 games, they have not won, which is very, very bad. It's either a draw or they are losing the game, which is honestly bad. But for Semenyo, I'm excited for him. I'm excited for Semenyo and what he's doing at Bournemouth. I mean, I wish he signs for a big club and goes on to win a trophy at the end of the season. That would be an icing on the cake. Yeah, that would be an icing on the cake for Semenyo. I would wish him this so much. So guys, this is the updates concerning Semenyo after his goal yesterday for Bournemouth against Burnley. Trust me, things are heated up when it comes to his transfers. Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, they are all interested in this player. And every single time he keeps on performing, he becomes that guy everyone is talking about. But then I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Antoine Semenyo. Now, moving away from Semenyo, let's talk about the last update. This has to do with Bernard Suma. Bernard Suma plays for Celta Vigo Team B. They played against Real Madrid Castilla. And that game, they won. Bernard Suma scored a goal in that game, making it 4 goals this season for the young lad. Now, he's on loan from Asante Kotoko, and this is second loan spell at Celta Vigo B. Celta Vigo A. Looking at the way this boy is performing, if you don't sign him permanently, you and I will have trouble because the boy is performing very well. He's putting in the work for Celta Vigo B. Yes, playing against Real Madrid, junior team and performing very well like that shows you what this player is all about and what he's capable of. And he scored that goal in spectacular fashion, making it 4 goals for him this season. Yes, he is just 19 years of age and his name is Bernard Suma. You guys should take note of this name. Trust me, in a few years to come, don't be surprised if you see him do big things. From Asante Kotoko, currently on loan at Celta Vigo and currently playing for Celta Vigo B. Let's see what becomes of this player in the future. But then guys, it is good to bring you this update concerning this player. This is where I'm going to end it with today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. If you have other updates you want me to talk about, let me know it down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.